close, but I don't see him. But that's, I would just like to say to people, I live in the Pacific Northwest. We haven't had any chemtrails all summer long, maybe 1 or 2 days of them, but it's been extremely blue sky, which makes me suspicious. And today they are having a field day. It's melting off. There are rogue ships in the area, and I'm going to make a prediction because I'm seeing this, it was a daisy chain right here. Uh-oh, see? I just seen a bird go by, it didn't have no tail. If you notice the birds out there, they have no tails. They're being plucked to death, and they're being stuck with probes. And their DNA is changing, and I don't know, maybe it makes them die, maybe it transforms them into one of the black things. But the birds are crying. But I don't expect you to understand that. It's people like me and a few others out there that have to take the blunt of the situation. But right now I'm predicting a cold virus. It's going to be hitting the Pacific Northwest, Southeast Washington in particular, because I'm seeing it being sprayed in the sky. Now, when we did our test back in 2001, 2, before you people we knew what was going on, we found bovine blood. We found the bubonic plague molecule. We found this fluoride. We found, of course, barium and all that other stuff, but we found, I can't think of the name of it. Anthrax. We found anthrax in them. See, this stuff isn't let out to the public because at that particular time, the 2 men that were in the system up taking air samples are dead. One died in a car crash, and the other one had a heart attack. And that seems to be the death of choice now, is by heart attack, because they can just aim a laser at you and explode your heart. Okay, so Melody's prediction, in the next 2 weeks, we are going to have some sort of a nasty virus. It could be a cold, simple cold, or a flu or something, but the buck stops now. We're going to see. My knees have been hurting me, and I've never had knee problems. I heard that was another thing they're spraying. It's just not weather modification. If it was weather modification, why are we having all these droughts and floods? See, they sit there and tell you straight to your face is doing weather modifications. Oh, well, they're just experimenting and keeping the earth warm because it's so... What? No. 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 Weather modification, drugs. Oh, pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceuticals. Excess that they take to make you stinking lousy. And you know what they're doing? They don't spray those anymore. You know why? Because they're taking those and recycling it right back into the drugs that they're making. They figure, why get rid of this shit? We'll just embed it right into the drugs. Those little pills, you know, I see all lined up at Rite Aid and Walgreens, and it has a big sign out there. Oh, shingles shot now. They give me the fucking shingles, and then 50 years later they want me to go get a shot. If I already got it, what makes a difference? I mean, they can lay anything on you people, and you'll just eat it up with a spoon. Man, it just gets sickening after a while. And I'm beginning to understand the plan. If you ain't going to protect your life, you ain't going to say anything, you're going to sit around, and you're going to have kids and not care about them. Well, I can see why they don't want us too much of around. We're just problems. We're just a bunch of dickheads, man. People are a bunch of dickheads. Got gang members here, borders are open. Fuck, we're fucked. We're totally fucked. And you want some information? There's your fucking information. You want some charts and graphs? There's one. There's my charts and graph. Now, as you see here, they're dying. The sagebrush is dying. This has all been pulled over anyway. It's getting ready to be manufactured in these fuckers' home, man. There's a hot dog factory over there. You know what a hot dog factory is? A controlled living environment.